It's Miss Cassie from the Orange Beach Public Library, back here for another bedtime story time. I got Sammy here with me again today. He is playing with his toy, so if you hear any noise, that's what it is in the background. We always start our story times with a song, and it goes like this. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Very good. All right, tonight's story is about a pig. It's a pig named Mercy. The story is actually called A Piglet Named Mercy. It is like the prequel, so the first story of a chapter book series called Mercy Watson that is one of my faves. It's by Kate DiCamillo and illustrated by Chris Van Dusen. It's a really good early chapter book, so if you're wanting to start chapter books about first or second grade, it's really great. Also, with the really great read aloud for littler ones that can continue on. So if you want to do more than just a story at night and do like a chapter, there's pictures in it, and it's relatively short, so it's really great. But this is the first story. This is a picture book, and it's called A Piglet Named Mercy. Isn't that the cutest little pig? Yeah. All right, let's see what happens in this story. Mr. Watson and Mrs. Watson lived in a house on Deckawoo Drive. Deckawoo Drive was an ordinary street in an ordinary town. And Mr. and Mrs. Watson were ordinary people who did ordinary things in ordinary ways. One day, Mrs. Watson said to Mr. Watson, I wonder if we aren't just the teeniest bit too predictable. Predictable? Us? Said Mr. Watson. Surely not. It's just that sometimes I wish something different would happen, said Mrs. Watson. Things are just fine as they are, said Mr. Watson. But then something different did happen. There's Mercy. Someone very small and not at all ordinary found her way to the Watsons' house on Deckawoo Drive. Mr. Watson made the discovery when he opened the door for the morning paper. Mrs. Watson, he called, come see. Oh, little dear, said Mrs. Watson. Oink, said the piglet. I think she's hungry, said Mr. Watson. I think he wants on the chair. Oh, Sammy. Okay, this isn't the time. Let's keep going. Let's keep reading. Is that a pig? Says Eugenia Lincoln. Eugenia Lincoln lived next door, and she did not approve of surprises or pigs. It is, says Mr. Watson. Can you believe our luck? Don't be ridiculous, said Eugenia Lincoln. A pig is not lucky at all. Let me give him his toy. Here, take that. There you go. Sorry, guys. Sammy wants my attention. Do you think perhaps the piglet would like a bottle of warm milk? Said Baby Lincoln. Baby was Eugenia's younger sister, and she was fond of surprises and piglets. Mr. Watson scratched his head. A bottle of milk? I don't know. This is all too unpredictable. Leave it to me, said Baby Lincoln. Oink, said the piglet again. Mrs. Watson picked up the piglet and took her inside. She wrapped her in a blanket. Have you ever seen anyone so darling? She said. Never, said Mr. Watson. Here is the warm milk, said Baby Lincoln. I have it right here. Eugenia said, this is absurd. The piglet did not think it was absurd at all. She drank the entire bottle. And then she burped and oinked and went looking for more. Oh my goodness, says Mr. Watson. Watch out, says Eugenia. She seems to like toast very much, said Baby. Oh, the darling, darling thing, said Mrs. Watson. Mr. Watson, said Mrs. Watson, perhaps you would like to hold her for a bit. Certainly, said Mr. Watson. He took the piglet in his arms. He rocked her. He hummed. How extraordinary, said Mr. Watson. She is a porcine wonder. How cute is she? A lot cuter than Sammy's being right now. He's acting like a not very good mannered. This piglet is a wish come true, said Mrs. Watson. What a mercy she is, said Baby. There you go, said Mr. Watson. We'll call her Mercy. She's not a mercy, said Eugenia. She's a pig. Oink, oink, said the piglet. You cannot name a pig Mercy, shouted Eugenia. But they did name her Mercy. She was entirely predictable. She was not at all ordinary, and she was very, very loved. The end. Thank you to, not Sammy. Sammy's not being helpful. Candlewick Press for letting us read this one today. Let's sing our last song before Sammy goes all the way crazy. He's only about a third of the way there, but he's about to go real crazy. Let's see. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, wag your tail. If you're happy and you know it, wag your tail. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, wag your tail. If you're happy and you know it, wave goodbye. If you're happy and you know it, wave goodbye. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, wave goodbye. Goodbye, friends. Sorry, tonight was a crazy one with old Sammy here, but it's life. That's a new dog for you. So have a good night. I'll see you next time. Bye.